I can see why Amy likes working with teenagers because they're not jaded yet. They're fresh, they're willing to do anything, they're willing to try anything. They're just adorable. You feel like they're your kids.
Self-conscious much? This is horrible.
Appreciate you dropping it on the couch.
I absolutely adore Alicia. She's a sweetie pie. She's not anything like I expected. And I guess her image that's portrayed on TV or wherever I've seen her is just this little sex goddess, and no, sexy goddess, not sex goddess. And I thought of her, I thought she was going to be
Brittany Murphy came in Los Angeles, and I can't remember anything at all that she had done. I don't remember even having a TV or film or whatever to look at on her. Just the way she read, and she read great, and she had such an adorable look. She was really appealing, and yet you could see how she would be different from the other girls.
From 91 through 95, I was on a different sitcom every year. And I was just so thrilled that, you know, my agent was sending me out on an audition for a real movie.
I think the part, as I recall in the script, was very specifically written. I mean, as a type of person, kind of a, you know, sympathetic, kind of a tough outsider girl. So yeah, I mean, I think the script kind of dictated, you know, what kind of person we were looking for.
This is Ty Frazier.
I'm from the East Coast. I'm from New Jersey originally, and the accent was something that sort of came real natural to me. Hello. Don't the slackers prefer the stairwell over there? Hello.
No, I prefer the grassy knoll.
So I walked into the audition with an accent. There were two scenes. I had prepared both, and with the accent, and I just sort of got the character. And I read the first scene, and afterwards they said that we don't need to see anymore. And I said, please let me read the second scene. I worked on it, and I kind of panicked, and her dialogue was, shoot, I don't want to leave this room without doing the other scene. And they said, no, don't worry, we want to call you back. So I don't know how many callbacks later before we had the final screen test with Alicia, and I got to read with Alicia. And now 10 years later, we're talking about it in a DVD.
Why am I even listening to you to begin with? You're a virgin who can't drive.
Well, actually, when I filmed it, I was a virgin who couldn't drive. So. Dan Day wasn't scary at all. He's a really kind man and funny as the day is long.
Hi, Daddy. This is my friend Ty.
Get out of my chair.
I've got an idea. Let's do a makeover. Sure. Why not?
This was really fun working with Brittany because she was so young. I mean, she was probably 16 at the time when she was working on the film. It was her first movie. So she was just like this big-eyed girl.
Yeah, my name is Brittany Murphy, and I play the character of Ty.
It was a fun journey with her. From the beginning, how ugly do we make her? And then what happens to her, you know, when she changes. And it was such a beautiful transition, I think.
It was one of the first scenes that I shot with a makeover look. So I remember wearing those clothes for the first time with the troll doll t-shirt and having all that orangey red stuff in my hair.
This was really the quintessential moment where we showed what really is going on of the time. I mean, it was the grunge look. This is what kids really wore at the time. So we were in this kind of hyper world of fashion. So we purposely made that look that way, so she would really stand out, and almost like somebody from the real world came in, and it was her.
Amy gave us a sheet, kind of like a slang dictionary, during rehearsal time, and we all learned what all the words meant. It's so strange that people still say whatever, as if. I really attribute it to Amy, her being able to have her finger on the pulse of what's going on, what's now, what do kids like, what do teenagers, what are they into? She basically did something that, you know, is really unique, which is making everyone feel so comfortable within their atmosphere and their character, and creating this environment that's so conducive to, you know, to doing your work in, and not making it feel like work at all. She makes everything that she does seem so effortless. She makes this brilliant pop culture iconoclastic film. I have no idea that, you know, that's what it was to be, and that's what I was a part of, or any of those things. It was a really fun and great job. One of the coolest things about this film was the appeal that it had to everyone of so many different age groups, was pretty classic.